Fate has been on a roll. Every episode just something happening. Last episode, we thought that Jester was impossible to beat. He looked like Gojo Satoru. Bro could just do anything. Regulus, Accelerator, right? It felt like that kind of omnipotent vibes. And then who shows up? Coffee Man, my priest, my cyborg priest. And I was so worried that he was all talk. Like, he had the aura. But does he have the skills? Yes, he does. Bro is out there just dropping nukes. Like, that final bomb when he extended his hand to say one last fuck you to Jester, it's hilarious. And I think that the holy affinity of him being a priest versus this, you know, demonic, you know, dead apostle vampire, there's probably something there in why he could attack, yet Orlando's men, they seem fraudulent. Regarding Orlando's men, it's kind of crazy how they're also focusing on John, right? Jonathan, the guy that got his arm cut off. I thought it was so unfortunate. All the NPCs, he's the one that got done the dirtiest, right? Everyone else just kind of got fucked up. Bro had his arm chopped up, but they're gonna put some like poisonous Hydra blade prosthetic weapon onto his arm. Looks like John is cooking. What else is going on? Jester, I forgot that he could shapeshift. In episode 0, remember, he pulled up first as like a black-haired man. Then during the summoning rite, it all changed. So the dead apostle can obviously shapeshift. He turned into a Shota. It's funny how he called One-chan. Like, I know he is a Shota, but like, bro is a grown-ass man role-playing as a fucking Shota saying, I wonder where the assassin One-chan went. What else is going on? Flat continues to impress. Flat casually takes a picture of Gilgamesh and understood that Gilgamesh is not to be fucked around with. Waver sees Gilgamesh and is reminded of the PTSD in Fate Zero. If you don't know, basically like, yeah, Gilgamesh was him in Fate Zero. And Waver was reminded of that. I think that was honestly one of the most honorable battles where Gilgamesh fully accepted and basically justified that Rider was worthy. And Waver too, right? Stand proud. Make sure you learned a lesson and moved on. What else is going on? We had 2B. The quartet designs are fucking peak. And the biggest reveal of all. So, Ayaka's Saber is Saber. I thought it was going to be fraudulent because they kept going with the fake Holy Grail War stuff. But again, 6-7, unironically. We have 2 wars happening simultaneously. First, everything we've seen through Whispers of Dawn is the fake Holy Grail War where there is no Saber class, 6 of them. And now the Saber that was summoned in episode 1 is part of the new batch of 7 that's coming up. And we had some Archer Berserker looking dude shoot at Gilgamesh at the end of the last episode, right? Let's see what happens today. So he summoned and a puppet started to move, but we don't really know what the servant is. How long was that? Third Holy Grail. Can someone bring me the actual like timeline? When was that? It's a World War II Grail War, 1940s. Is there any Fate content? It's before Fate Zero. Okay, okay. Zero was the 4th? Dio! What's up, Dio? Dio-Land family partnered with a portion of the government. Faldius's ancestors, Third Holy War. Right now. Ley lines. Yeah. Can anyone compete with Tosaka family ley lines though? Cool. He said the Holy Grail. Okay. The ley lines established Snowfield obviously is not on par with the legitimate ones like Tosaka's family lands, right? So in order to prop up the weak ley lines, the initial 6 servants are also kind of like catalyst, well, primers, so that, I don't know. Basically, the first 6 are significant, and we need to buff up the war, so 7 more are summoned on top of it, using the 6 servants as primers on top of the ley lines. Okay. Servant for a servant, got it. 7-day time limit? Dost thou have conviction? Why does this feel like a quick little mini game that we can't get out of right now? Yes, maybe? Is this the puppet? Servant? This felt like, you know, in Jujutsu Kaisen, hidden inventory, Toji versus Geto. Geto has an S-grade, S-class curse, right? That's like, am I pretty? And you're locked, stuck in the game, and you're like, you can't proceed. You have to say something when you're fucked, right? It felt like that. If you have conviction that can be retained, thine shadow I am become. I feel like the servant is testing Faldius's resolve. Are you my master? Are you worthy of being my master? The beating heartbeat, the voice alteration, spooky. Bro, sweating. Lolly hag. How's she an old hag though? I don't want to know her true form, honestly. Then I hope it's a MILF. I hope that it's not like a grandma, but like an actual MILF. Orlando and Francesca's relationship is very interesting. Is she Kenjakuing around? Because did you take a Lolly's body, like artificial, not a real body? What? Not that this is any way okay, but the fact that it's been 3 years implies that the body was harvested when it was even younger. Orlando, you a fucking police chief. What are you doing? Bro, release the Francesca files. Bro fucking covering up. Bro fucking Cash Patel, bro. Release the fucking files. Fraud cop. Okay, she loves flashing her panties though. It's not even flashing panties. Her design is straight up such that her fucking, it's like a leotard panty every time. Look at that, right? Like, there is no cover. It's literally designed to flash the leotard panties every time. The ribbon on the top is just... Ah! Why is he so relaxed with this? Has he seen this before? I thought we were going somewhere else with this. I think we were all kind of fixated on the coochie part. What the fuck? This is freaky. No. The cameraman is inside the Lolly's body. This POV is crazy. We got a raid? Who we got a raid from? Wait. What happened? I was too busy. What's going on, Nappy Reek? Yo, we watching Face Strange Fake right now? Please go check out Nappy. More of these sacrifices. Okay, Orlando's character, again, Chuny guy, but looks like he doesn't want civilian casualties to happen. It's gonna happen though, right? Because it's like, you can't just have a fucking holy war here and not expect people to die. So he's like trying to kind of mitigate the damages as much as possible. And then Francesca is just fan service bait. She has multiple bodies? I wonder what other vessels she had in the past. Old hag though. Here's the archer guy. Is he archer though? America. Her boots are so hyped though. That's actually so sick. The skeleton mouth, you know, I don't even know what to call these platform heels. What do you mean? People love that shit. What do you mean? Dude, Twitter was going crazy with Jester aura farming and you know, Hansa popping off. Nah, it's been prime content. Who does she want to pop off? I don't get it. What do you mean?
後に目立ってたの大公社と使徒だったじゃない。
Very
聖
funny.
杯戦争の花は
To Gilgamesh, right? Did she know that was gonna happen?
パンフレット買った？ポップコーン持った？ほぐしちゃうよ。
Nah. Our king got it ready. Nah. He knew it was gonna happen. Yo, thank you. Ninja Pro for the prime. Appreciate that. Okay, Francesca knew it was gonna happen. Based on her theatrics, she was anticipating that shot. Orlando didn't. Francesca upscale right now. Nah. Orlando reacted this way. Gilgamesh? I would like to think he was also aware and he didn't get caught off guard. Oh, the glasses! I am the bone of my sword. Raw ass! Raw ass? What did he block here? How did he block this? Green aura. Yeah? That's kind of hype. The bodyguards immediately go Tine-sama, but Tine is immediately preoccupied with Gilgamesh's safety. My king. No wonder these two get along so well. And I realized that, like, this is basically Kirei 2.0. Let me cook. Phase 0, Gilgamesh's basically goal was to enlighten Kirei to what he wants, right? His goal is to basically unravel a person and what do you want at your core? Obviously, for Kirei, it turned out to be something monstrous. For Tine as well, right? He's been guiding her, telling her, what do you want? What is your goal? Gilgamesh is just the ultimate teacher, man. He's a great mentor. Ooh. No fan doesn't defense. What was that ting sound? Armor on! I love this design. This is the classic Gilgamesh, right? The golden armor, hair slicked back up like that. Peak design. Sounds like he just kind of used this golden armor there to block it, huh? We heard a little ting. Filthy bowman. He got his ship! Yeah. Tina gets a ride! Shotgun! Aww. I low-key think that it's more dangerous for her to get on the ship because I feel like now the ship is the target, but I don't care because Gilgamesh is allowing Tina to ride on the ship together. I don't think Tokiomi ever got that privilege. I don't think Kirei even had an opportunity. Is this a first? Is this the first ever Gilgamesh allowed his master to ride on the ship? Tokiomi was on it? Was he? Wasn't he busy in the fucking hiding in his room? Maybe I missed it versus the caster moment. I thought bro was too busy just like hiding in his room and then on the bridge part. I missed it. King Dere. King did it. Yeah, I think Tokiomi said, "My lord, shall we clear this up with Aya?" And Gilgamesh was like, "How fucking dare you tell me what to do, pussy? You think this is necessary for Aya?" Anyways, this is King Dere. It's not like I want you to get on a ship or anything. Aww. Armpits. NP, their lore. Okay, go hunt him down. We got a distinction here. Is this actually like Hercules then? Half god, demigod status? What is this? Demigod. Upscale. So is a demigod more special than a divine servant? Because remember, we were distinguishing Enkidu, right? We had a heroic servant and we had divine. And no? Okay. Damn, divine is really... I mean, what does divine really mean? Divinity sounds godlike, right? Gilgamesh is demigod too? Okay. This is demigod versus demigod then.
でも半分だけ神様の彼は例外。
Let's see it.
その心の中には神様への憎
He
しみを
hates
見つめられ
gods.
てたの。
たのは貴様だ。
Hello.
よもや命乞いはすまいな。
Can he even talk?
だけど召喚時
Okay, he is an archer. I was really hoping for Berserker. Or like, I don't know, Lancer. It'd be just funny. Somehow it's a Lancer class because again, the meme of like Archer never being an archer.
クラスはアーチャーだけど召喚時に本質がガラリと変えられちゃったから。
Avenger? 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 Wait! Whoa! Yo, finally. Fucking finally we got an Avenger class pulling out. Oh my fuck. Yo, we gotta get a ruler in. We gotta bring a ruler into this new batch of 7 too.
もうあれは復讐しない。
Never an archer, man. It's never an archer. Kine!
なるするならば、俺も戯れに同じことをするかもしれん。だがなとよ。
Oh, the sparkly golden effect on the weapons. Your little nice extra touch. This one is kind of sus though. The way that it's curving up kind of looks phallic in nature.
それは俺だからこそ許されることよ。貴様ごときに許されるしかないわ。
With the bow? I thought that he would shoot back and clear it. He just said, nah, I'm gonna auto attack with my fucking bow. Ooh, with that many noble phantasms and you just gonna deflect it with a normal attack? Kind of embarrassing. Kakate koi. Can he even see, bro? His face is all covered up. Dude, you know that, like, I bet you if you unleash the chains on his head, then it's like the Chuny powers, you know? Sealed eye. Release the chains. What happens? He probably has a phase, dude. The seal is probably literally nerfing him right now, and he's still doing all this. Oh, wow.
ならば、これならどうだ?
From behind, from everywhere. Okay. You know he's gonna tank it. Oh no. Oh no, he's... Did he laugh? He knows.
弱いな。ほう?
That was cold. He actually talks like a eloquent person. I thought he'd be like a fucking savage that doesn't know anything. That you weak. So this is the king of heroes, huh? I mean, I don't think it takes that much to figure out who Gilgamesh is, right? If he's flexing his ship, if he's fucking just spamming his gates of Babylon, right? The king of heroes. I feel like this is very obvious, but damn, he called him a fraud.
英雄か。弱いな。雲に武具を投げつけるだけなら、砂でもかけた方がマシというもの。
Yo, bring Aya out. Aya.
それで対等だ。
Okay.
貴様のような弱者に使う剣ではない。
Oh, come on. You coping. Nah, that's your pride getting in the way. You know, I think he's scared. I think the king felt fear for the first time. Avenger right now has shown that he is not a weakling. Bro just tanked all that shit and he's doing perfectly fine. I think he is deserving of Aya, but he knows that maybe Aya won't beat him. And then what? That'll be really embarrassing. In front of Tine. Bro, he's trying to fucking aura farm. He's trying to be a dad right now. He's getting fucking flexed in front of his daughter. This is embarrassing.
それで対等だ。エアは俺の分身も同然よ。証明してみせよ。
Has he not already?
貴様がエアを拝謁するに愚かな。抜けば死なずに済んだものを。
He talks like a king. The way that he presents his words is like, how unfortunate. You would have spared yourself from death had you drawn it. This guy is a warrior poet.
する強者であるとな。愚かな。
What is that sword he pulled out though? There's no way this is Excalibur, right? What is this? Have we seen it before? Is it like a fancy Excalibur?
愚かな。抜けば死なずに済んだものを。
とてつもない神経。
Divine aura.
俺の知る神とは異質の気配。
Demigod.
キル
Thank you.
なんだか強そうな人と戦ってるね。
Good luck.
目が増えた。
Oh, that little Enkidu was nice. I love how Enkidu is just chilling with this dog. Oh, the dog is so cute.
根本は同じか。
キル
That whom there, bro. The cut off to the whom.
の知る神とは異質の気配だが、根本は同じか。
Huh? Huh?
キルってるね。それにまた一人強い気配が増えた。
Strong. Oh!
あの外道は私の獲物だ。お前たちは手を出すな。
Ryder? Ryder? What the fuck? Wait, no. One punch? Nah, Avenger was How? We had a demigod. One punch? Ay, 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 ay. Kind of on fraud watch.
あの外道手を出すな。
Okay. Okay, they're going to a different part of the story now. What the fuck is this? I did not expect much of her in the opening. I thought that she was kind of like a regular servant that had little to no meaning based on the design. It looked a bit too simple. She has a horse. I just assumed that she's a rider. That was it. Nah. She just one-shot an Avenger. She's hunting down Avenger. And those two of you, Tini and Gilgamesh, don't meddle with them.
お前たちは手を出すな。
Okay.
素晴らしい。
What the fuck?
感動した。音楽は。
Dude just be doing everything but the servant, the Holy Grail war, huh? Alright, he's part of a band now. This is the people that like helped Ayaka out in episode 1 regarding like directions.
なんなんだこの音楽は。
Okay.
私
What are we doing?
してるんだ。
Boyfriend.
聞いた。
Ooh.
初めてだって言ってたのに。すぐマスターしちまった。
Let me guess, the Saber class of this one has like a passive. Just like how Artoria is able to drive any vehicle, this guy can play any instrument.
どっから来たんだ？
I don't know.
本人
Britain?
はイングランド出身だって言ってるけど。
Nobody knows.
あいつのこと何も。
あれか。彼らがくれたんだ。
Nice jacket, bro.
セッションというやつをするそうだから。
Yeah?
早く。今日がそがれるとはまさにこのことだぞ。小娘。
Avenger. Oh, he took that personally. And the smoke looks good. They're all archers! Oh! We got 3 archers in here, but one's an actual archer. We got another, one's an Avenger. They all got bows! Damn, that pose, bro. That pose showing off them legs. Woo! Riding on horseback archery. Oh, the movement. Of course, for the fans, bro. And they have those lines just like for 2B, you know? The additional growing crotch lines for 2B right there, remember?
そうか。
Queen of Betrayal. That's what I'm talking about! Okay, thank God. Okay, aura redeemed. I was kind of afraid when she one-punched him. But the crazy thing is, she's calling him Archer, but he's Avenger. And she's shooting arrows too. She's riding on a horse. Is anyone an archer here? What if she's actually a rider? She happens to shoot bows. He just tanks it though. He just tanks it.
確かに当たったはず。
Why'd it stop?
あれは一
Why
体
did the punch attack work though? Armor from the hide of a demonic or divine beast. Demigod. could this really just be Hercules, right? Fighting against, you know, those trials, and he did ascend to demigod status, right? That's all I can guess right now.
不足魔獣か神獣の類の皮衣と見える。
OP armor.
あれには人が作り出すあらゆる道具は通じぬだろうな。
You need divinity. Or you need demonicness. Human affinity. Oh shit. This is like actually just like a huge filter of me. That's so fucking busted. You need to be a special type of person to be able to even confront this guy. But why did the punch attack, I wonder? Maybe he has his guard down, or maybe there's like a area where you can't hit him, right? Because the punch didn't hit him in the armor? I don't know.
あれには人が作り出すあらゆる道具は通じぬだろうな。
Huh.
クソ帯の力をその身に宿さない。
Father's power, the power of the war belt. He stole. Okay, they got this family drama.
我が父の力を、戦帯の力をその身に宿さない。
She really has that saber hair, huh? This is straight up the saber bun. Just make her blonde, and this is saber
なぜ
archer.
我が父の力を、戦帯の力をその身に宿さない。
神の力は踏みにじり人の快なで支配すべきものだ。
Oh, he's like a god-slaying human, right? Wow, okay, that's kind of high. The way that he explains God, divine powers, you need to trample upon. It kind of sounds like he's a god slayer, right?
踏みにじり
Yeah, that is some Kratos shit.
その力は。
So let's go back to this again.
我が父の力。
Why do you not harbor my father's power, the power of the war belt, upon your body? So he's not even using the most OP powers, just as something that he stole from her father.
戦帯の力をその身に宿さない。
War
神の
belt.
力は
何？
ねじ伏せ
Doesn't that imply that her father is a god, though? Right? Because he's talking about the
戦
war
帯の
belt,
力をその身に宿さない。
神の力
right? He's implying here that her father is a god. The power of God is not something. He's specifically talking about the war belt. So she is of that divinity. It's just that the arrow that she shot was man-made and therefore it couldn't attack the armor. It feels like they're all divine, one way or the
ね
other.
じ伏せすべきものだ。
Yet he has a human pride. The art style here is so cool.
邪魔をするなと言ったはずだぞ。
たわけが王の面前でゲバすらせておらぬわ。
Get off the
遠
horse!
くうせよ。
Amazing storyboard! Oh my god, look at the feet move! The movement! That's a lot of shields. The horse! Like a javelin!
よりにもよってどこまでも無礼な女よ。
Shattered it though.
これ以上。
Yo, that felt like some Lancer shit, right? That felt like some, I don't know, some stuff Lancer might do. Yo, this cut was beautiful. The movement of the Avenger running side by side, the background art just conveying that speed. The storyboard here, it is fucking amazing. The funniest part is how Gilgamesh is actually mad that like she's on a horse still. Like, I don't know if this is the war belt that we're talking about, if he's using it or not. This is really cool too, right? It kind of looks like paintbrush. It kind of reminds of JJK Cursed Energy at times when it's got this like art style with the blue and black, except this is red and black. And he said, get off the fucking horse. This horse looks hype.
たわけが王の面前
This
で
part.
ゲバすらせぬ無礼者に。
The audacity, bro. Do not dismount before the king. How dare you?
遠くうせよ。
The horse is popping off. This scene is so cool. Running sideways. Sideways. Oh. The horse pivot. Oh. How many weapon was that, bro? So many different weapons coming at you. The steed. The steed. Look at that pivot. Look at that maneuvering. Oh my god, the background art. How many shields, bro? How many shields? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this horse definitely has a lot more aura, huh? I need to show you this. Yesterday we had a free run episode. And there was also a horse there, and I just felt like, you know, clipping it. You know, this is a chill horse, right? This horse ain't trying to slay God. It's just chilling, right? But a horse like that. And then there's horse like this. There's horse like fucking this, bro. Look at the fucking eye. Oh my god, the art style here is serious horse. That last shield though, right? It got stuck on the last one. I'll give Gilgamesh that. The X's though, look at this. As it's traversing, X's. Who has the lore of the significance of this shield right here? Can we power scale it with I am the bone of my sword, raw ass? Raw ass probably better than these, right? Or am I disrespecting Gilgamesh right now? Achilles shield? Anyone has the shield here? Anyone knows? How significant is that last shield? It's the most OP shield ever? Better than raw ass? Better than raw ass? No?
これ以上邪魔立てするのならば貴様から排除するぞ。
Damn.
金色の王よ。
間違いではないか？
What?
何？
貴様とそこの旧兵では
Yeah.
英霊としての安い器でもあるまい。
Power scaling.
格が違うなんてことは分かってる。
Okay. He acknowledged Avenger is stronger than this girl. Well, I wonder where Gilgamesh stands. Like, I guess he thinks he's better in both of them.
が分からぬほどに安い器でもあるまい。
Oof.
格が違うなんてことは分かってる。
But?
殺されたんだからな。
Oh shit, oh what? Laura, oh this is, damn. Oh, this is personal. Sometimes fate feels like, man, this is a Wendy's. If you're not really tapped into the lore, like imagine being Tina. Tina's like, why y'all just tell me your fucking life stories right now? Like who fucking, just fucking fight. But this is significant. So in her timeline when she was like a regular person and not a servant, she died at his hands.
ってことは分かってる。私は。
Hmm.
この男に殺されたんだからな。今や私の末路など些細なことだ。
Okay.
答えろ。貴様、なぜあのおさん。
戦に加わった魔術師だ。手心を加える理由などあるまい。
This is the image of the professional judo guy saying, you know, never go easy on anybody. Show your opponent all the respect. And he flips down a 3-year-old kid. True. This is a mage. To go easy on the child would mean that you're being disrespectful and being sexist. That's actually misogynistic. The fact that he's going all out is proof that he cares.
戦に加わった魔術師だ。
Yeah.
手心を加える理由などあるまい。
Uh-huh.
ボン貴様は貴様だ。できた。
He's a kind man before.
旧兵が私を狙ったことに怒っている。
I guess it's very significant in Avengers lore about how he dealt with little girls in the past.
あの騎兵は旧兵が私を狙ったことに怒っている。私は敵としてすら見られていないのか。
I mean, TNA though, like, what can you really do though, right? You're just like a cute girl in like a wedding gown, aura farming, but like, it's kind of true. Like, does she really have any capacity to really be a threat like that? And something significant here too is the focus onto harming a child rather than, you know, how Avenger killed her in the past.
旧兵が私を狙ったことに怒っている。自分が殺されたことよりも。
That horse is just aura farming with the Renegon. I've never seen such a magnificent steed in my life, bro. This is a model horse. Oh my god, that jawline, bro, is locked in. There is not a moment of like the donkey teeth. He just locked in mewing.
たことに怒っている。
Pikuma.
自分が殺されたことより敵としてすら見られていないの。
I wasn't the king.
危機として幼子に弓を向けるなど、
Huh.
我らが故郷の果てにまでイーフと尊敬の歌に
Heracles.
ヘラクレス。
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, right? So this is the same servant that was Berserker in the Face Day Night route, right? But instead is in the form of an Avenger. Right. This is the same thing. Okay, yeah. I mean, we demigod, right? Like having like wearing the the hide of its like demonic or divine victims. Like it kind of makes sense what kind of person this would be. But interesting, a person that used, and you know what? The way that he treats Ilya too. Now think about that. Bazaka and Ilya, how close they were, right? And maybe this kind of adds into more of like how you would never harm a little girl, but now he's out to get the lollies.
にも貴様自身が許さぬはずだ。我らが故郷の果てにまでイーフと尊敬の場に捨てたヘラクレス。
黙れ
No, I'm a different man.
奴は英雄ですらない。
Oh, whoa.
神への復讐者だ。
This is a very vengeful Hercules or Heracles that hates the gods. But it's kind of funny how he talks about trampling the divines and taking their powers, yet you still need to rely on godlike power to face the gods. It's kind of ironic in that way. Sounds like he's here to crash out.
英雄は存在しない。
He rejects his identity.
我はただの人間で。
俺れ？どこ行くの？
Yeah, they talked about the demonic power and divine power too. Gilgamesh was kind of going back and forth. If it is more demonic, then I guess that irony of borrowing divine power to hurt the gods is kind of gone. That's kind of cool, right? A demonic Hercules. Why is it Hercules versus Heracles? Is this the same thing as King Arthur and Arturia? Hercules, I think, is like the Disney movie, right? That's how people know. It's the same person though. Heracles is Roman, Heracles is Greek. Okay.
神々への復讐者だ。
What matters more? Greek or Roman? I'll let you guys figure that out while I go to the bathroom and take a piss break. Ooh, I've lit a nuclear war. All right, what's the consensus? Greek or Romans? We going with Greek? Greek is OG, Romans are localizers? I don't really have a stake in this though. All right, let's go.
奴は英雄ですらない。我はただの人間でしかなく。
Okay, he's a god slayer.
どこ行くの？
Urere? Arare?
さあるからさ。
What?
バントが横槍を入れに向かっ
You serve it! Oh, freaky! Neck command spells! Okay.
バントが横槍を入れに向かっ
Cool design. Yeah?
いつではないのだな。なら
I'm gonna guess Moon Cancer. Simply based on the fact that Moon Cancer is a really cool class. It's different, like Ruler, Avenger, and this is like a crescent moon, and there's like a moon here too. I'm just metagaming it, right? Like, I'm thinking beyond. Like, I don't want regular boring. Like, why should we have doubles of the same class that's been summoned? You know, let's fuck around with the other cool classes that the normies don't know about.
向かってるの。
そうか。ならば私も。
Oh my goodness, the details here. Good lord.
待とうか。
And of course for the men too, right? Oh my goodness. And they say that, you know, gender equality doesn't exist. We gonna be hyping up her and the armpits and the side boob? Bro, what about Heracles here? Oh my god, the fucking pecs, the fucking details in the armpits, the delts, the front and the lateral delt. Jesus Christ, bro. There's children around. Cover that titty up.
言うまい。
待とうか。
What a slud.
神の力を。
もども
Oh!
敵として排除するまでだ。
吠えたな小娘にするとはな。
Yeah.
用意された
Audacious.
日だ。安心をふた。
I can't wait for us to get cucked in a matter of seconds. I know how this shit works. They're hyping it up. They're building up towards some climax. But Francesca apparently sent their thing. So the moment they're done glazing each other and the power ramps up, something's gonna stop and it's gonna be like, oh.
吠えたな小娘。王たる俺を復讐者ごときと人からげにするとはな。
安心を二人も打ちほぐることができる。
Let's see it. Whoa!
これは強制転移。
最初から切り札を出してどうする気なの？
Francesca's.
この程度の現実で俺の目を欺けるとでも思ったか？
さすが若の英雄。できそうもないや。
じゃあ耳
Oh, hello! Wow, he did not hesitate. Illusion, it must have been an illusion.
我が友の姿と声をかたどった。
Yo, bro did not hesitate. He knew you're not him. I thought that maybe his emotions would get played there. That's probably Francesca's goal, right? Didn't hesitate at all. Tine, ready with the command spell with the second. I think she was ready to do something. It was glowing.
耳の方はどうかな。切る。
Nah.
誰の許しを得て我が友の姿と声をかたどった。
Just friend? Just friends though?
誰の許しを
The
得て
roommates.
我が友の姿と声をかたどった。あま男子すら生ぬるい。
まやかしの使い手か。
Illusion Weaver.
わかった。マスターに従う。
Okay, bye.
金色の王、そして己を偽え、一人の戦士として相対すると誓おう。
As a warrior.
不敬な賊を逃すと思う。よかろう。この場は
You think you can leave? Yeah, you can. See you next time.
逃すと思うのか、小娘。この場は恩赦を。
This should happen in Fate Stay Night too, in the mansion with Shiro. No fucking reason Gilgamesh should have let them leave. But he's like, yeah, I'm done gouging out this lolly's eyes. I'm done. All right, yeah. See you next time. See you next week.
だがよかろう。この場は恩赦をくれてやるとしよう。名を隠す意味などあるまい。貴様の目的が己の半身を汚すことであろう。
我が名はアルケイです。
Alcides.
金色の王。
No longer Heracles. Bro is not himself anymore. He's not the divine demigod shit. Maybe he's a demi-demon. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alcides though. Birth name? Not a hero name. Okay. All right.
アルケイです。金色の王。我が知る王。
This version of Heracles really just rejects all that is holy and godlike, huh? He has the human pride. He wants to trample over the gods as a human. He's retaining his human name.
金色の王。剣することすらかなわぬ強き王よ。
Glaze.
そしては、
Okay.
貴様の採用に潜む神の力、蹂躙してくれようぞ。
He talking a lot of shit. He really wants to go against Ea. Could he defeat Ea though? I'd love to see it happen.
蹂躙してくれようぞ。
Bye. Oh.
神名を隠すことは。
And what's your name?
先
Hippolyte.
人アレスとオトレーレの間に生まれし子。
Child of Oterea and the war god Ares. Damn, the god of war's daughter, huh? I don't know any lore about this. Maybe I should do some research. Maybe that would spoil me actually if I looked at Greek mythology shit here.
先人アレスとオトレーレの間に生まれし子。
Queen of the
金
Amazons.
色の王と幼き家臣よ。また相まみえようぞ。
Do we know her class though? We still don't really know her class though, right? Archer, rider. I mean, got a horse. I'm gonna bet it's rider.
また相まみえようぞ。
Bye.
あれれあれれ
That's Francesca's talking speech pattern. But this feels like a Shota talking instead of a lolly. In the opening, there's a scene. Yeah. This Devil May Cry character. I believe this is the one saying Arare here. I was like, are they the same? Are they twins? Like what the? But we know that like Francesca is also jumping from one body to another. This is your servant and your master? Like that Arare there, that's very intentional. Like what else could it be? Arare? What did I say in the opening? If Francesca is a lolly baba, then the Shota must be a Shota GG. I'm just trying to flip.
僕らも一旦引くとするよ。
貴様への祭壇は変わらぬぞ。雑誌に
Rich.
すら届かぬ。
堕落したい時はいつでも言ってよ。
Oh my god! Lower than a mongrel is crazy. Illusion Weaver. What kind of class could that be? Well, we're guessing Moon Cancer, right? Lower than a mongrel. That's personal. And Francesca's servant wants him to fall off, truly. To fall from grace.
恐れながら 王は
I think they already know.
奴らはまだ俺の名を聞くに値せん。
Who else has a fucking alien ship? Who else summons fucking gates of Babylon? Fucking dude, the Avenger Herrick Alcides was like, give me Ea. Let's fight right now. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, right?
奴らはまだ俺の名を聞くに値せん。
Look at the damage here, man. More gas leaks. Anyways, what are we doing? I don't get it. Aka and Saber, they're just having Bocchi the Rock moments while we're just having a grand battle against the demigods outside. Look at the destruction of the canyons here, man. Who did this? Gas leaks.
眠かったりしないか、綾香。そりゃ悪かった。
あ、いや、そういうつもりじゃ。
どっちもない。
Okay.
寝るなら今だぞ。
Go back.
あ、いや、そういうつもりじゃ。
There's a what? Mystic
ここ
one?
には魔術的だぞ。
He's locked in?
じゃあさっきまでのはお芝居だったの？
It's
そん
intel.
なわけないだろう。時代からここまで変化した調べに出会えるとは、本当に良好だ。
Okay.
願うつもり。
Does he even have a wish?
珍しいな。綾香から聖杯戦争に関することを聞い
なら、あんたに謝らないといけないからね。私は何の役にも立ちそうにないし。
してくれる君が役立たずなはずないだろう。望む理由か。
What's your goal, bro?
それは俺も知りたいな。
He doesn't even know. Okay, how convenient. Nobody knows. Do you know yourself?
どういうこと？
He's on a soul-searching
聖
journey.
杯を望んだから召喚に応じたんじゃ。
呼ばれた俺にもはっきりと欲しい理由がわからないんだ。
What's your identity? King Arthur mentioned. Donate the grill to the grave so that we still haven't seen the Dean version, like the one where Saber actually has a good ending, right? But that's kind of funny. Donate it to the grave. Bro's a pacifist. Go back? It's not something I want so badly that I trample upon the great wishes of other heroes or put someone else's in the face of danger for. Honestly, it feels like Flat should have this Saber. This whole pacifist, friendship, unity sounds more like that. I feel like Aka should have Jack the Ripper, maybe. Anyways. Huh. No ego. Nothing. Okay.
そうだな。円卓にセリフじゃない。
また見えない誰。
The crossbow. Episode 1, go back. When it's Saber versus Assassin. There's somebody there, shot and helped. That friend right there. Lore is, after being shot by you, this person is part of the round table. Well, I was blinded by the treasure. Is he a thief? I don't know if he got assassinated when he was distracted. It sounds like he was, but was he stealing treasures at a round table? Interesting lore. Let's see the imaginary friend. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know. What does that mean though? Pierre. Two Hogu!
俺が選んで同意したやつの魂を何人か難しいが技や魔術でなら手助けしてもらえる。
Okay. So they don't really manifest just yet, but they still help by just like shooting on the side. Have the souls I choose to accompany me with their agreement. Huh. And I guess that can be swapped too with different souls later on too.
一つは俺が選んで同意したやつの魂を何人か同行させる力だ。
Okay. Later, maybe they'll show up. Fuck you. I got 2 noble phantasm, and the second, Chotomate, don't tell the fans just yet. Fuck you. Pierre. He trusts her. We're listening. It's not like I'm a master or anything. I just simply fuel you with the mana to make you exist. Come on, girl. When are you gonna fucking admit it?
一般人なんだ私は。だからもっといいマスターに出会うまで新名。
そうだな。
She wants
俺
nothing
の
to do
新
with
名
it.
はいいマスターに出会った時に明かすとしよう。
Damn. I don't think there's any ill intent in that. Feels kind of disrespectful that like, all right, you're not a great master. I'll save it for someone that actually does matter then.
新名はいいマスターに出会った時に明かすとしよ
Ooh, Aka, what up it's you though?
う。我が名はリチャード。
Richard!
ノルマンディの君主にしてイングランドのヨンハートの
Lionheart Richard!
有名かもしれないな。
Canada demigods. I don't know what a Richard is though. I don't know shit about history. But bro is the what? The King of England, Duke of
ど
Normandy?
いてよ。
Richard Lionheart.
そうだな。に明かすとしよう。
And this is a great master right here.
我が名はリチャード。ノルマンディの君主にしてイングランドの王である。
Duke of Normandy, King of England, Richard Lionheart. Cool. We got a lot of names this episode, and that's another episode of Fate Strange Fake. Damn, did this episode surpass the last? Maybe it fucking did. Personally, I love the priest, and Jester was really cool, but this episode, man, Heracles, right? Sorry, Alcides, right? The old human name of this mythical being who is now an avenger who despises God. He's gonna trample over them and has this pride as a human, perhaps using demonic powers, right? And he wants to bring down King Gilgamesh to use his he obviously he called him the king of heroes, bro. And then we got the girl here, right? She is a writer. She is the daughter of the god of war Ares. That's fucking crazy. And the steed too. So hype. The action sequence here, especially during that one moment where we're just going through, riding up the sides and the running. It's so fucking beautiful. I think something here is significant when TNA 2 as she realizes she isn't her. I don't know what she could possibly do to, I don't know, make people intimidated by her if they even need to. Like, I don't expect anything from TNA, but that was kind of interesting how she felt insecure that she's nothing. And then there's Francesca's servant. Moon Cancer most likely just metagaming off of the symbol and like what other, classes that hasn't been summoned just yet. And the Shota that talks just like Francesca. I wonder what that's about. If Francesca truly is the Shota, then she might be the hero and the servant at the same time, but that's not yet to be confirmed. Gilgamesh's reaction to Enkidu here was really nice though. I loved how he immediately cut the fake Enkidu down and called it out and said, how dare you try to fucking, be like, pretend to be my friend, right? So another peak fucking episode. Love to see it. And Ayaka and Richard, I don't know what they're cooking up. The first Hogu sounds cool, right? Using the soul of another, can't manifest just yet. Pierre Basil, apparently this is the guy that shot him down. A lot of characters today, huh? Like, this is kind of parallels where we have the Heracles that apparently slayed down this girl. And then we also have, the Pierre who slayed Richard. And of course, yeah, Faldius and the Hassan stuff. That was kind of cool how he, I guess, won the match of like, do you have the conviction or not? Creepy stuff. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.